Breeze Nation, what is good? It's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Yes, this is a baby strapped to my chest too. Oh, he didn't like that I was loud. Oh, I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Bulls taking on the Miami Heat back here at home. You gotta play daddy daycare sometimes, man. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You gotta play daddy daycare during the Bulls game sometimes, and that's all right because that's how you gotta do. That's how you gotta get it done, man. That's how you gotta get it done. Big game here for the Chicago Bulls. As Baki in the building said, "What up, Pat? Only watching the game to show love. I'm more into the Lakers Mavs game. Got that game going right over here, my boy. So do not feel bad about that. Shout out to Baki pulling up in the chat, man. Listen, Bulls take on the Miami Heat. This is going to be a big game for this Heat team and for this Bulls team. This kind of decides, I guess, your seeding in a way here. This decides who's going to get that 10th seed or that ninth seed. And this could keep the Bulls in contention if they wanted to go out there and get the 8th overall seed. So this is going to be a big game for the Chicago Bulls. Hit that like button if you have not done so. Subscribe to the page. Leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Relentless Mike in the building said, ooh, playback. I like you. Matty Matt in the chat. What's going on, my guy? Bouse in the building. What's happening, Bouse? Said, let's go Bulls. Handle business. Relentless Mikey said, I got 6 kids, man. You only get one chance to be a dad. Apparently you had 6, my boy. That's a lot of kids, brother. That's a lot of kids. You're doing way more than me, my guy. Dwan Threats in the building. Shout out to the chat in the building, man. Baki said, also, it's B-Day, Pat. Can I get a B-Day shout out? Shout out to you, Baki. Go out, have a party, man. Have a good time. Don't drink too much, but, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, my guy. Big love, man. Have yourself a great day, and congratulations on making it another year, man. That's big in this business. Listen, this is going to be a big game for the Chicago Bulls, man. Bulls got to find a way to get a win here. At this point, I didn't like how last night was handled. I thought personally that the Bulls really didn't try to go out there and win that game. Me and Hayes debated that on the chat. Yes, not the chat, on the Locked On Bulls yesterday. Was that the right move to go out there and not really going after the win? That's how it fully felt to me, and I would have liked to see them do a little bit more, but it is what it is. They decided to kind of forfeit that game to be as ready for this game. Magically, all of the starters are healthy again. Just in case you were wondering, Chicago Bulls starters, the starting lineup all the way back together. Josh Giddey back in the lineup. Of course, you got Kobe White back in the lineup. Kevin Huerter back in the lineup. Doesn't have a broken cervix anymore, or whatever that was. Modest Buzelis back in the lineup. Nikola Jokic back in the lineup. Everyone's magically back. Wow, what a healing job. They are going up against the Miami Heat, who have been red hot. Tyler Hero, Alec Burks, Andrew Wiggins, Bam Adebayo, and Kevin Ware. Heat have really gotten their game together over the last couple of weeks. So it'll be interesting to see what the Bulls are going to do. Hit that like button, like I said, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. About to get this game out of the way. See Red Nation, stand up! Oh, I hit the wrong button. No. See Red Nation, stand up! My son is completely getting used to how loud his father is. And it's kind of hilarious. Let's get this underway, baby. Let's get this underway. Anthony Johnson in the building. What's going on, Anthony? We got clock issues already. If you guys want to watch the game along with us, we are live on playback. You can scan that QR code if you're watching on a PC or TV, or you can always tap in with the playback app and come over and check out the Windy City Breeze over here, man. Chicago Bulls Breeze on there. Let's get this game underway. It's now opening drive here. Hero kicking it out. Corner. Bam Adebayo pull up 3 to start and cashes it in quickly. Miami Heat have been red hot over the last few games, man. The Bulls really, if they're going to win this game, they're going to have to come with their A game. Kevin Huerter looking to answer, cannot. Ball knocked around. Kevin Ware can't get a hold of that one. And that one is knocked out of bounds. It's crazy to say, but the eighth seed, but it's crazy to say, but an eighth seeded healthy Bulls team could probably rumble with a Cleveland team better than Boston in the first round matchup. I don't know about that, my guy. As another three ball there, Andrew Wiggins knocking that one down, and the Bulls quickly trail 6-0 here. Bulls have not been good at home this year. That is the one thing about this Bulls team that has been very interesting. They have been terrible at home. It's Kobe White trying to get active on Andrew Wiggins, throwing the ball up, tough shot, can't get that one to go, rebound there. Tyler Hero. Here's Hero on the drive, stumbling, bumbling, threw it up, can't get that one to go. Kevin Ware put back jam. No, Bulls down 8-0 to start this game. What a start. Yeah, came prepared. So glad you sat all these guys yesterday as Josh Giddey with the lay. So glad that you sat all these guys so they could be prepared to start this game off the right way. Here's Bam Adebayo now. Dropping this one off. Trying to find Hero and does. That ball knocked away. Hero trying to throw it in to save it, and the Bulls come away with a steal. Here's a turnover. Kobe White trying to get active. Stops, pops, had Giddey if he wanted him. Didn't take it. Had an easy basket to Giddey. Just got to make that pass, though. That was an easy layup for Josh Giddey. Here's now drive. Wiggins, nowhere to go. Kicks it right into the hands of Herter. Herter trying to go right here at Hero, going right into the chest of Tyler Hero. Lay. I know Cat's been hating on Stacey King, but it's good to hear him back on the call. Who's been hating on Stacey King? As Hero sidestep, pump fake, step through at the bucket, lay right at. Oh, that's basket interference. Khalil Ware definitely touched that ball, though. As here's Modest dropping this off to Giddey, back over to Modest. Modest eyeballing the three. Doesn't take it. Vooch directed a little bit of traffic here. Gives Kobe the screen. Now gets the ball back into the hands of Modest. Modest looking to attack. Downhill, back out, kick out. Vooch, pull up three. He can't knock that one down. Ball rebounded there by Hero, and Herter with the foul on that one. Here's Hero now bringing the ball up here, coming off of the screen, double screen there. Giddey coming over to Shade. Good help there by Vooch. Vooch on Ware, pull up, midi. Can't get that one to go. Almost a rebound there by Bam. Modest has switched on to Bam. And Modest got to do a better job boxing out there. Kobe coming off the screen here. Need to get this bad pass by Kobe White stolen away there. Here's now right side. Bam on the drive downhill. Tough float. Can't get that one to go. Fighting for the board. Fighting for the board. Bulls come away with it. Here comes Modest. He's pushing the tempo. He's ahead of everybody at the bucket. Lay. Modest Buzelis with the lay. Got right by Alec Burks on that one. Shout out to Alec Burks for still being in the league, bro. I don't remember the last time I saw Alec Burks on a meaningful team. Blocked away by Giddey in the corner as Wiggins was trying to take the three ball. Hey, man, we live on playback right now. We are live on YouTube right now. If you're on the YouTube side and you haven't done so, hit that like button. We are live on Twitch right now. Lot out to the two people watching over on Twitch right now, man. Trying to grow to Twitch. Follow us over there, Pat the Designer Gaming. We're going to get the gaming stuff back cracking and just a lot of good conversation that could be had over on Twitch, man. It's more made for live, so I'm going to start doing a lot more live over there as well. It's Tyler Hero, easy lay on that one. You all right, baby boy. Your daddy just loud. Here's Kobe White getting this over to Vooch. Kobe just, I don't know. Kobe looking off right now. It's Herter getting downhill. Nice step through off of the glass. I like that. 12-8. Bulls trail here by 4 after getting off to a really tough start. And Kobe White, a bad foul and 1. Chance at a 4-point play for Alec Burks. Kobe looks horrible. Kobe looks horrible. So glad that we sat these guys. So glad that we sat these guys so they could be ready for this game. Anthony Johnson. Pat, who do you think the Bulls will play better against, Boston or Cleveland in the first round? The Bulls always play Cleveland really tough. So I think there could be a conversation for, I'm sorry, always play Boston really tough. So I think there could be a conversation on that. But Listen, you're not in a great situation. You're going up against a juggernaut or a champion who's trying to defend their championship. Like the Bulls really don't match up great against either one, especially how Billy Donovan likes to call the offense for the are they calling a flagrant on this because Kobe didn't give him the space to land? Are they calling a flagrant on this? Yep. He didn't. He didn't give him enough room. That's a flagrant. Nova was good, my boy. He certainly did not give him enough room. That's nuts. That's nuts. So that's gonna be foul and one and the ball? Bulls ball. How the is that a flagrant? Didn't give him the space to land. Had his feet underneath his. You gotta give you gotta give the player the space to land. And Kobe got his feet right under him. Bulls first quarter has been bad so far. That's the only way to describe it. I mean, they look unprepared. They look not ready to for the energy of this game. That's one of the fears as well when you sit guys. Are guys going to be, a little too nonchalant coming in trying to feel this game out when Miami coming off of a back to back themselves, ready to punch you in the mouth? See what the call is. Yep, that's a flagrant one. So it's now two shots and the ball. That's just bad. That's just bad. Bears Junkie was good, my guy. Dwan Threats, what's going on? My concern with resting the starters was losing the momentum from the hot streak they were on. So they get two and the ball. Here's now Wiggins as the Bulls looking like they're in a 1-3-1 maybe zone there. And a three ball there, 19-8. Bulls are down. Bam Adebayo with another three. This is why you can't sit there and try and take games for granted, man. As Kevin Herter step back, pull up three. He got that one to fall. Good shot there by Kevin Herter. Is now the drive ball knocked around. Good defense there by Modest Buzelis. Just playing that passing lane, getting his hands up, knowing the ball was coming his way. Here's now Modest. Tough stop. Couldn't get the float to go. Rebound there by Herter. Kicked back out. Kobe White. Come on, Kobe. Back out now to Giddy. Giddy coming off the screen here on the attack. Lost the ball there, and that's out of bounds. And they're going to say Bulls ball on that. Last touch by Bam Adebayo. 3.5 to go on the clock. So what happened when you play scared, man? That's what happens when you play scared. I didn't like the fact that the Bulls were sitting them last night. I thought that it was not a good decision. Um, I thought that it didn't make sense for the Bulls to sit anybody last night because it's not like you can guarantee that you've got this winning formula here. Um, and I thought that that was going to cause some issues in today's game, possibly. And guess what? Looks like it is. And I just felt like you coached not to win that game yesterday. That was my big problem with yesterday. I that was the debate me and Hayes were having on Locked On Bulls. Is if you're gonna play mugs, play them and try and win the game. Don't coach to lose the game. Appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Need y'all go ahead and do me a favor if you're rocking with the show right now. Go ahead and
Come on. Push the button. Come on. Push the button. Come on, push the button.
Yeah, come on, push a button.
You heard what she said.
y'all heard what Sue Young said. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, man. Like he said, Reinsdorf doesn't care. He got him a play-in game, which is extra money, so it don't matter whether they win or not. Listen, that whether it's Reinsdorf caring or not, that felt like that felt like AK, an initiative from AK to not go out there and try and win that game. You know what I mean? Like if it's Jerry, it's Jerry. But that felt like an initiative to at every turn, whenever there was somebody that was trying to do a little bit more, right? Jameer Young came in the game and start cooking. You end up pulling Jameer Young. Shout out to Billy. Billy getting his the Bulls giving Billy a tribute right now. Shout out to him. Clap it up for Coach. I clap it up for Coach. That's cool. Billy Donovan going into the Hall of Fame. A lot of people not happy with it, and I don't get it. It's like Muzz don't realize it's the Basketball Hall of Fame, not the NBA Hall of Fame. Let's pull up three. Giddy can't get that one to fall. Ball tipped around. Good fight there by Kevin Herter. Back out to Kobe. Kobe looking to attack a little bit. Back out Vooch. Vooch thought about it. Now dropping this down to Herter. Dropping it down to Giddy. Good ball movement lane. Come on, let's wake up. That was great ball movement. Let's wake up. And now Bulls in a little, it looks like a 2-2-1, maybe a 2-3 zone. I don't know what the Bulls are. They are like doing a rotating zone here. It was a 2-3-1 that went into a 3-2 that went into a 2-3. Here's Modest back over to Giddy now. Oh, Giddy step through. Float game. Can't get that one to fall, but a nice little step through there by Giddy. Big Papa said, I'm not putting all the blame on the rest. The Bulls have an annoying habit of playing at home. Bulls got to address this. I don't know what you mean by that. As Giddy able to knock down the first of two there. Relentless Mikey over on the playback side said, hey, nice digs in here. Hey, man, playback is lit, bro. Playback is a good time, man. You get to watch the game. You get to see what I'm seeing. They got this. They got a lot of the same stuff as YouTube. You can send super chats. You can send, you know what I mean? A lot of different stuff. Here's now. Ooh, nice little drive there. Back out to Hero. Hero step through float game. Got that one to fall. Bulls got to do a better job defensively on that, man. Splitting the two defenders way too easily on that one. Is now Giddy. And that ball goes out of bounds. Vooch wanted a foul. I think Giddy wanted a foul. As they get this back out, Vooch pull up, midi, got it to fall. Come on now. Let's keep this going. Here's now coming off of the screen. Pull up, midi. Can't get that one to fall. Ball tipped around. Rebound there by Vooch. Big rebound there. Here comes Giddy. 21-17 Bulls trail. Giddy stops. Back over to Vooch. Thought about dropping it to Terry. Now gets it off to Herter. Herter mid-range. He's going to step through. Pump fake. Got him in the air. Nice little float. Can't finish it, though. Fighting for the rebound, and Miami comes away with it. Here's now Mitchell getting the ball back up to Hero. Tough shot over Dalen Terry, and Terry with some really good defense there. Now DT pushing, drops this off to Giddy. Little back to the basket, can't get that one to go. Now directing traffic, telling Modest, get out the way. He's got Hero on him. Oh, Giddy wants to play a little bully ball. Couldn't get the finish. Got the rebound over Hero. Out the herder, pull up, tray ball. He got it. Okay, Josh Giddy, hold on. I've never seen an Australian that aggressive. Look at this. Back to the basket. I got the small matchup float. I ain't got it. Let me give me the ball, little dude. Give me the basketball. Herder ready. Herder right there, ready for the shot and cashing that one in. Stream East ain't working. Hey, man, come on over to the playback side, my guy. Bulls fighting their way back into this. Like the fight. Like what I'm seeing from the fight. Think it's exactly what you needed to see here. Giddy kind of setting the tone a little bit as well. I think that's going to be big for this team here. And you got to find a way to keep fighting, man. You got to find a way to get the energy up. 21-20 right now. Bulls do lead. Or I'm sorry, Bulls do trail. But a good job fighting back into this game. A really good job fighting back into this game. What's wrong, son? You want the pacifier family? Let's see. Can I offer you a passer? Would you be interested in that? No? All right. You don't have to have it. See what this team is able to do as we're getting ready to get this game back underway, man. Really liking what we're seeing. Really liking what we're seeing now. Got off to a slow start. Got off to a very slow start. But Josh Giddey right now, Kevin Herter having himself a day right now. He's got 10 points on 4 of 6 shooting. He's 2 for 3 from the three-point line. He's also got 1 assist on the day. Got a steal on the day already. Bulls have 3 steals already in this game. So defensively, they've kind of woken up here a little bit. And then Josh Giddey right now, 2 for 4. He's got 4 rebounds himself. As here comes Miami, Davion Mitchell bringing the ball up here. He's up the left side. 12-2 run by the Chicago Bulls. We saw this a little bit last night where the Bulls were able to go on some really big runs coming off the screen. Here is Mitchell. Stops, float, got the lay to go. 23-20. That was over Dalen Terry. Is now back up, top of the key, left side now over to Giddey. Giddey throwing this down, stole it away, thought he could sneak it past. Haywood Highsmith, not a chance. Here's now coming off the screen. Mitchell down, float, where? Got it. 25-20. Bulls trail as Khalil Ware able to knock down that full game there. Back up top to Terry, throwing us down to Vooch, and we got a foul call on Ware. Relentless Mikey said they do well to send P. Will to go get pizzas or something. Patrick Williams has checked into the game. A nice little run there before P. Will finally got in the game. Line up on the floor right now. Kobe White, Dalen Terry, P. Will, Zach Collins, THT. For Miami, Kyle Anderson, Haywood Highsmith, Davion Mitchell, Tyler Hero, and Khalil Ware. Now dropping us off to THT. THT, sometimes he looks like Barkley. Sometimes he looks like a wannabe. That time he had a little Barkley in his game. Luca already has 25 points with 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Well, there's nobody playing for Dallas, bro. I'm not surprised by that. Is now drive, kick back out, pull up three. Can't knock that one down. Kobe White with the rebound. Kobe going to push. Kobe is yet to score a bucket in this game. Got hit in the face there. Kicking this over to P. Will. Back up top. Collins over to Kobe. Left side. Thought about a shot. Doesn't take it. Low cross. Step through. We got a foul. He'll be at the line for a pair. And those are the ones that Kobe's got to pick up, man. Those are the ones Kobe's got to pick up. Kobe got that move from DeMar. Yeah, listen, it's a go-to move to get to the bucket, man. It's a go-to move to get to the bucket. I like the move. I think it's one that that is well utilized, especially for drawing fouls when you're going to the bucket. I think it's a good thing that he picked that up. 25-23 right now. Kobe able to knock down the first or two. Dan Tana in the building said we got to win this one. I'm just saying 100% Tana. 100%. As now here's Mitchell bringing the ball up here. Khalil Ware has had a game so far. Coming off the screen here, dropping this down to Bam Bam. Float game. Can't knock that one down. I'm surprised. That is what he does. That is absolutely what he does. Here's now drop off, kicking this left side over to Kobe White. Top of the key to THT. Back to Kobe. Kobe not rotating. Deep three here and missed everything. Horrible shot. Horrible shot, bro. Horrible shot. You just saw how to get the shot. You just saw how you can get the shot. Is now bringing the ball back out, coming off the screen here on the drive, kicking over left side, pull up, tray ball, cash money, Davion Mitchell. Here's Terry dropping this off to Collins, back over to Kobe. Kobe back out now to Collins, left side. Low jab step coming off the screen here. Over now, THT, pump fake. Step through, little fade. Left that woefully short on that one. That checks out. And Tyler Hero, a little hezzy, got in the paint in a little float game. Bulls trailing right now. Kobe White still without a bucket to this point. Couple of free throws made to put him on the scoring chart. That's who I really want to see get going here. Is THT can't get that one to go. Fighting for the ball here. Here come the Miami Heat. Left side here. Slow-mo Kyle Anderson dropping this one off. Here comes Hero the other way. Down low, throwing this down here. Back up top. Davion Mitchell on the drive, trying to move Kobe out the way. Good defense by Kobe White. What a block. Here's Kobe looking to attack. Sidestep over Terry. Open three. It's Terry time. It's Terry time. Terry two-time. Terry two-time. Dalen Terry with the tray ball. Bringing the ball back out here now. Tyler Hero. Little bump, little push shot. Got that one to fall. Tough shot. Here's Kobe, a little in and out on the drive here. Fighting through everybody. Tough shot. Can't get that one off the heel of the rim. Kobe White is ice cold right now on the floor. As they kick this over, P. Will falling in the corner. That was a tough shot for P. Will. I'm not even gonna go at him on that one. That was a tough shot for P. Will. There you go. Now you want the passing. Now he wants the passy. 32-27, first quarter coming to an end. Bulls trail here. Tough first quarter for the Bulls overall. Shot 52% from the field, did the Miami Heat. 62% from the three-point line. Bulls shot 43% from the field, 33% from the three-point line. Kind of the story there. The Bulls actually had some really good defensive moments. Bulls had 4 steals in that first quarter alone. And that's something to really hang your hat on right there. Points off of turnovers, 4 off of the 4 turnovers right now. But offensively, it's just nobody's got it going right now. Kobe White looks absolutely atrocious. Um, Nobody's really gotten it going a ton outside of Kevin Herter. Josh Giddey's got a little bit here. Kevin Herter had a big first quarter there, 8 minutes in that first quarter, 4 for 6 from the field, 10 points on the floor. Um, 1 assist, 1 rebound. Josh Giddey kind of setting the tone there. He got 4 rebounds. He's the leading rebounder coming out of the first quarter over Nikola Vucevic, who's only got 1 rebound there. I'm sorry, two rebound. No, 1 rebound. Vooch only has 1 defensive rebound on the floor. Just there's not enough right now. Bulls getting killed inside right now, and you gotta make some easy shots, man. Have had opportunities and just have not been able to finish it to this point. Spoelstra always wants to crush the Bulls. I agree with that. I agree with that. But listen, you gotta be more prepared than this. And I feel like in that first quarter, the Bulls weren't prepared. I'm glad that they made it a close game. It's not an insurmountable deficit, right, by any means. I think that there's plenty of time for this team to make a comeback and to go out there and still play well. But I wanted the Bulls to be a little bit more prepared coming into that first quarter than they were. And hopefully, now Kobe can get the legs under him. Do we play Smith more tonight for rebounds? Probably not. Once everybody's healthy, Jalen Smith kind of gets relegated to the bench. I doubt we even see Jalen Smith in this game. We're getting a ton of THT minutes right now as Terry on the floor as well, getting us over left side. Here's THT. THT wants a screen, doesn't wait for the screen. That checks out, gets it over to Kobe now. Bulls got to move. Little jab step. Kobe White trying to find himself. 3 on the clock, 2 on the clock. Tough pull up midi, left it short. That was terrible. That was just terrible, dog. Kobe White right now 0 for 5 from the field. As that ball stolen away, here comes THT. He gets it ahead to Kobe. Kobe looking to attack. A lot of contact and got the foul call on that. He'll be at the line at least for a pair. And I think Kobe might have took a shot to the eye on that one. He's holding his eye. If anything, he's selling his foul. Kobe take a little face shot. Pause. Jesus, Pat. Yeah, I think Highsmith might have got him when he put his arms straight up. I think Highsmith might have got him when he put the arms up. Oh, no. It's like an elbow from Highsmith to the temple. Oof. Kobe able to knock down the first of 2. You're all right, baby boy. Is Kobe able to knock down a pair there, 32-29. Here's Hero. I'm sorry, Duncan Robinson getting this up top. Now getting this left side over to Mitchell. Mitchell looking to attack here on Terry out to the corner. Highsmith with the ball on the drive. Nowhere to go. Back out to Bam. Tough float. Can't get that one to go with a foul call there. Zach Collins ran right into him. Good foul call. It's a good call. If you're just joining and you're new here and you're wondering, what's up with the baby? Sometimes you got to play daddy daycare at home, man. Santa said, I know I'm getting old when I see THT's hairline receding. He played as Simeon with my nephew, Kizo, Marquise Brown. Listen, you're not getting old, Tanner. His hairline is just that bad. This man hairline is so far back, it can see into the future and the past. He is 24 years old. He is not old. I don't understand why he won't just come home. Is Bam able to knock down a pair there? Hopefully we get in rhythm in the second half. Listen, I hope we get in rhythm here in the second quarter. P. Will. Oh, he finally dunked on somebody. Patrick Williams with the two-hand jam. P. Will coming off of the edge and putting it down. Here's now backing, tough shot over Kobe bucket. Kyle Anderson able to get that one now. Terry down low, throwing at the nobody. That was terrible. I don't know what his game plan was on there. And here comes now Duncan Robinson throwing the oop and the two-hand jam. 37-31. Bulls trail here. They get this now up to Kobe White. Kobe guarded by Davion Mitchell. Over to Zach Collins. Collins dropping this one off here to P. Will. I don't know who he was trying to pass that to. Just as soon as I give you a compliment, bro. Soon as I give P. Will a compliment, let me just throw a six-pack of BS in there. Is now kicked over. Almost a steal there by P. Will. Actually, that is a steal because last touch by Duncan Robinson. Good job by P. Will shooting the gap on that one. (37-31). It'll be Bulls ball when we come back from break here. No thrill, P. Will, bro. As soon as I give him a compliment, bro. Soon as I give him a compliment, I'm like, oh, he had a really good game. Really like some of the things he's done. Oh, let me show you how to just throw this thing away. Like he was trying to thread the needle with 4 dudes down there. Like you can't thread the needle through the team. World famous is a stretch for the Bucket Boys. I got to stop this beef that's random with the Bucket Boys. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got to stop going at the Bucket Boys like that, man. Let me do this here. Paste. Let me get back up in there now. There we go. Is Lonzo Ball playing still? Listen, Lonzo Ball is probably not going to end up playing the rest of this season, dog. Let it go. Lonzo Ball is probably done. Let it go, bro. Let it go. Lonzo Ball ain't played. Lonzo Ball played 35 games. Last we heard about Lonzo Ball was from Billy Donovan that, he are you sleeping on it? Oh no, you're not. That he basically is just still feeling the discomfort, still, trying to eventually work through it. And Billy Donovan said that if Lonzo Ball ever came to him and said, "Hey, I'm ready to go," and I know I'm only 80% or 70%, that he would give him some run, but Probably not gonna happen. Probably not gonna happen. Wouldn't hold my breath on that at all. Is Kobe White bringing the ball up here? They get this right side over to Zach Collins. Come on now. Yep. Back out to P. Will. Let's get the movement. Let's get the movement. Set the screen. Good screen there. Kobe. Little bump offensive foul call on him. I think that's a little bit more of a flop than anything. Offensive foul on Kobe White. That feels more flopping than anything, but hey. Here's Mitchell now getting the ball back up here. Kicking his left side over to Wiggins. Back out now to Mitchell. Mitchell back up top to Wiggins. Nasty step through by Kyle Anderson. Just F the whole Bulls defense up. 39-31. That was nuts. 8-point game here. Right side over to Giddey. Giddey coming off of the screen now. Back up top to P. Will throwing this down. Couldn't get that pass through. Stolen away by Bam Adebayo. 6 turnovers now for the Chicago Bulls. Both teams have 6 turnovers now. Bulls came into the quarter with 3 and have gotten 3 here in the second quickly. Is that ball knocked away? I hate the fact that it's that it is a as Julian Phillips rising up with a 2-hand jam. I like that. Let's see more of that, my guy. I hate the fact that is that ball blocked away there. Let me just stop trying to say it. It's kicked over, open, corner. Julian Phillips was not prepared to take that shot. Kevin Huerter, pump fake, over to Giddey in the corner now. And now the Miami Heat defense reset. Giddey trying to get that pass through and end up turning it over. No, that's what happens when you're scared to take the shot. Take the shot, Julian. Take the shot. Yes, you've been trash. Unfortunately, you're out there in that 3-point corner. Take the shot. Nobody was ready for that ball to get back passed around. As a dime down low. And Duncan Robinson smoked the dunk. Tried to 2-hand jam it and just smoked it. Here's Midas, step back, pull up 3. Can't knock that one down. And that ball's going to go out of bounds. As here's now pump fake. Bam almost got Vooch in the air. Out to Wiggins. Wiggins on the drive at the bucket. Strong take. Got the finish. And that's a goaltend. No, they call basket interference on Wiggins. Oh, yeah, that's super in the cylinder. That would have went in too. 39-33, Bulls trailing here. Giddey off of the screen. Back over to Huerter. Huerter corner. Modest pull up 3. He got it. And it's a 3-point game now, and it looks like Miami going to take a timeout here. 2 for 4 on the floor today for Modest Buzelis. 1 for 2 for the 3-point line. He's got 5 points. Good ball movement. Open that up for Modest. And that's what I mean, Julian. Like, shoot it with confidence, brother. Shoot it with confidence. While we on break here, I'm sorry, baby boy. I know daddy get quiet and then get real loud real quick. While we on break here, what is the best single Bulls game that you remember watching? Adrian the Kid said Modest with the lowest amount of minutes in this game. Uh, no. He's played more than DT. He's played more than P. Will. Played more than Zach Collins. He's played more than THT. Oh, for starters? Yeah, I think that's probably because I would assume that's because they expect him to play more in the second half. I would hope that's why. I guess I shouldn't assume. Do we see Io in the playing game? Well, Io's out for the season, so no, you're not going to see Io in the playing game. Io's already been shut down for the year. I just don't like how Billy is looking to yank him. Our first takes, yank him first, yank him out first, takes him out of rhythm. Well, listen, the one thing that Billy has done a lot this season is he's let guys play these 8-minute stretches. Modest played essentially in the first quarter. He played a 7-minute, 36-second stretch, and he's gotten back in here already, and he's played a minute and a half. So I don't, and it's not like Modest was hooping in that first quarter either. Like there wasn't a rhythm to take him out of in the first quarter. He was 1 for 2. He's 1 for 2 right now. That ball back. Here's Wiggins now looking to drive, throwing this cross court to Davion Mitchell, picked up here by Julian Phillips. On the drive, got right past Julian late. Jesus, Julian. Fight back, dog. Like I said, the best single Bulls game I've ever seen was the Bulls versus Knicks game in 1997. It's the con man game when Van Gundy grabbed MJ, called MJ a con man, and he dropped the Knicks off for 51. Yeah. That's a great one. I'm not gonna lie to you. That is a great one. That's float game. Got that one to go. Down here, we float too for Kyle Anderson. The game for me, honestly, is was that game 4? As Giddy can't get that float to go, trying to get the runner to go. Bulls can't hit a shot tonight. Bulls are shooting 43% from the field. Wide open. Bam out of bio. 3. Can't knock it down. Also, nobody getting a rebound. What are y'all doing? They have no energy. They have no energy. 5:43 to go here in the first. Herder, good defense on Anderson. Bulls have no energy right now. Here's now Vooch. Bulls getting dominated points in the paint, 26-14. Got a goaltend on that. If not a goaltend, Vooch got the bucket anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter. 43-38. They kick this left side now. Bam. Directing traffic, dropping this one off here to Wiggins. Wiggins pull up 3, cash money. And the Bulls down 8 that quickly yet again. Here's now Herder. Dropping this off to Giddy. Giddy pull up 3. He got that one to go. Bulls have played horribly in this game. I feel like they have been lifeless. They've had no energy. They've had no legs. They've had nothing. And this is a 5-point game. Maybe that says something. As now here's the drive. Bam out of bio. Can't get that one to go. Here's Giddy now bringing the ball up here. Drops this off to Modest. Modest trying to figure out what move he wants to make. And we got a blocking foul there as Modest just runs over Davion Mitchell. That's a grown man move right there, Modest. Jeez. It is Davion Mitchell moving, trying to get the screen. Modest says, get out my way, little man. Got that one blocked away, but I love the fact that he basically was like, come on, young fella. When he's the young fella. Luka with 31 in the first half. Do we see 60 from him? Luka is trying to go for 105. Luka is trying to break the scoring record tonight. (46-42). Chicago Bulls have shot the ball horribly to start this game. And somehow right now, if Modest knocks this down, you're talking about a one-possession game. And he did. 3-point game. Here's Ware, guarded by Kobe. Off the screen, over Wiggins, pull up three. Couldn't get that one, hit every part of the rim, but didn't go down. 4 minutes to go here in the quarter, dropping this off now to Giddey. Giddey at the bucket. Oh, tough lay. Hit him with a little finger roll. Okay, Josh. Right over the outstretched hand of Tyler Hero. Here's now Kyle Anderson, slow-mo, throwing it up. I don't know what the heck that was. Bulls get the steal off of it, though. Here's Giddey pushing the tempo. Got Wiggins behind him, drops it back. Vooch, open three, and the Bulls have the lead. He got it. 48-46. Bulls' first lead of the game here. I can't believe the Bulls had a lead, bro. They have been horrible. 10-0 run here. Here's now. Hero trying to find something. Good defense by Modest. Great defense by Modest. Hero left it short. Rebound by Giddey. Bulls trying to build on the lead. Here comes Josh Giddey getting around Wiggins. Nowhere to go. He had nobody to throw it to. I hate that they get themselves in the air. Here's now Hero. And that one blocked. I thought it was a goaltend, but they got the tip in on that one. So 48-48. I thought that was a goaltend like a mug. Highsmith got the tip-in layup on that one. The sixth offensive rebound for the Miami Heat. Here's Buzelis back to Giddey. Giddey missed everything and held the bird up like it was the game winner. Vooch down low. A lot of contact. Tipping, got to go. Here's now Tyler Hero. Guarded by Herter. He had Herter going the wrong direction. Herter had to kick the ball. He had Herter going the wrong direction. Look at his lay. That's a nasty lay by Josh Giddey. Hey, let me show you something. Oh. As they throw this down here, pull up three, open, can't knock that one down. Ball tipped around, right into the hands. Another offensive rebound. That's the seventh of the day there. Here's Hero, float game, got that one to go. Offensive boards right now, killing you, dog. The offensive boards right now are absolutely killing you. Here's Giddey trying to go in, gets it over to Vooch, over to Herter. Herter thought about a three, doesn't take it. Now down to a wide open Giddey under the basket. They lost him. He got the lay. Here's Mitchell now guarded here by Modest. Looking to drive back up top to Hero. Hero guarded by Herter. Herter trying his best. Hero spin down low, float, left it short, rebound Bulls. They get this one ahead to Kobe White. Kobe still without a bucket. Will this be his first field goal? No, kicks it over to Modest. Pull up, three. He didn't get it. Ball tipped out by Vooch into the hands of Kobe White. Here's Giddey. He wants to direct some traffic. Giddey. Nowhere to go now, down to Herter. Herter at the bucket, off of the glass. Can't get the lay to go. Ball tipped around. And do the Bulls come back out with it? Vooch with another tip out. Kobe White for three. He can't get it. Bulls with another tip out, but this one actually gets into the hands of the Miami Heat. And then Kevin Herter with a foul there. Bulls couldn't buy a shot on that one. I like the intensity, but you couldn't buy a shot on that one. What'd they call? That's a foul. That's a foul. Oh, are they saying transition? Are they calling a transition take? No, it's regular foul. Okay. 52-50 right now. Here's Mitchell bringing the ball back out. He's trying to find somebody. Oh, went right at Giddey. What a move. Oh, up and under. Oh, my God. Davion Mitchell with the hoop. What a move by Davion Mitchell. Here's Giddey now. 52-52, 40 seconds to go here. You knew it was going to be this kind of game. Kobe White trying to find a bucket. Instead, dropping it down to Giddey. Got the lay to go. That's going to be an and one. Giddey at the free throw line here. Looking to be able to cash in on the and one, and does. So 55-52. Bulls lead here by 3. I believe this is our largest lead of the game, if I'm not mistaken. Now we might have led by 4 in a second. Here's Hero. Thought about a 3. Doesn't take a good defense there by Dalen Terry. Wants the screen. Now gets it over. Corner 3. Can't knock that one down. Rebound by Giddey. And Bulls can hold for last shot here. And that looks like that's what Giddey wants to do. Bringing the ball up here. He's directing traffic. Giddey on the cross, bringing Modest up. He wants Modest to get the screen. Now diving down, out corner, Terry, 3. He got it. It's Terry time. 58-52, and to end the half, that shot's good if it counts. No, not going to count. Dalen Terry with the tray ball. It is Terry time. Good shot by Josh Giddey. Bulls with a very, very good finish to that second half as to that first half as they were not playing well. I would say that was a poor first half for the Chicago Bulls overall, but the last 5 minutes of it, I thought they really got after it. Good stuff. Good way to finish out the first half. Bulls end up shooting 50% for the first half, 11 for 22. 4 for 8 from the 3-point line, 5 for 5 from the free throw line right now. Bulls have 14 rebounds. I'm sorry, hold on. Is that yeah? No, that's the second quarter. I'm tweaking. All right, that makes a heck of a lot more sense. I was like, these numbers seem very low. Bulls shot 46% in the half, I should say. Shot 50% in the second quarter, 21 for 45. You shot 7 for 17 for the 3-point line, got that up to 41%. They did get to the free throw line 5 times, made 9 free throws in those 5 attempts, or in those 5 visits to the free throw line. Winning the rebounding battle right now, which is impressive because they are losing the points in the paint battle by quite a bit right now. Doing a great job facilitating the ball, winning the assist battle right now. Haven't been really fouling a lot. They have 6 steals on the day. They forced 8 turnovers. Off of those 8 turnovers, the Bulls have 12 points. That's really been something that has helped them get back into this game, and they find themselves right now with a 6-point lead heading into the half. Your high scorer right now, Josh Giddey, turned it on in that second quarter. He's 6 for 11. He's shooting at 54% from the field overall. Only 1 3-pointer made in 3 attempts, but he's got 16 points, 5 assists, 7 rebounds on the day. Triple-double watch is in full effect here for Josh Giddey. Suave said, bro, show the game. Hey, Suave, tap in with us over on Playback Side, man. We're watching the game over there. If you have NBA League Pass, you can log in and watch the game right along with us. You don't get hit by those blackout rates. That's why we do this over on Playback as well. That is something that if you want to see the game, man, you can watch the game over on Playback. As you can see, just put in that code right there, playback.tv/TWCB on the computer, or download the Playback app. If you have not done so, man, hit that like button, subscribe to the page, leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Somebody told me I got to bring this back when I'm doing these live calls, man. So as we got over, I think it was 30 people in here, 27 people in the chat right now trying to build this thing up. Hey, man, we appreciate y'all. We know there's Bulls fans all across the world watching the Chicago Bulls tonight. And so the question on the table, man, where you watching the game from, man? Where are you guys tuning in and enjoying tonight's game from? Don't drop the addresses, but let us know. Appreciate you guys for tuning in and showing love, man. Shout out to you guys in the chat, rocking with your boy on tonight's game. I'm out here in these western suburbs enjoying this game with a baby on my chest. You want to know what's dope about this, though? So last night, right, we watched the Bulls game. My son ended up coming down to like the end of the Bulls game, and I just put him on the couch, and he ended up falling asleep. Now, it seems like he is ridiculously comfortable with just being down here. And he's just like, whatever. Dad's yelling. Every now and then I jump. I'll be all right. Boss watching the game from Birmingham. Shout out Birmingham. I got people down there. Birmingham, Alabama over on Beatty Street. Chicago and transplant in South Florida. Bobby Speaks in the building. Oh, always whiny. Are you ready to go see your mommy?
Hey, big boy. How you doing?
He didn't have his milk, so he probably might be a little hungry.
Oh, you got the whole bottle down?
He just didn't. He didn't want it.
Oh, yeah.
Pull them fat folds. Pull them fat legs out of there.
Oh, he hot.
He was on me. We both hot people.
I see. That's why the legs be out.
That's why I said he don't need to. You did. There you go.
You go ahead and get that.
What?
Y'all hot.
Yeah, we hot.
This poor baby.
He all right. Oh, almost died. All right. There we go. There we go. I feel better. South Holland in the building. What's going on? See Darrow out in South Holland. Edward is from Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. What's going on out in Harrisburg, my guy? What's happening out in Harrisburg? New Haven in the building. Shout out to New Haven, man. Shout out to y'all for tuning in and showing love, man. Bulls fans are everywhere. Baki said, my God, Pat, only the White Sox could lose this way. Bases loaded, 2 outs, down 3-1. We get a base hit, and we lose because the game-tying runners pulled a hamstring going home. That checks out. That checks out. What are these mugs? What is the contest that these mugs are doing? Oh, are they trying to hit the White Sox pinwheels? A very good Bulls fan, 100%. Bulls right now at the half leading. I didn't like what I saw from the Bulls in the first half. I thought that the Bulls in the first half did not show enough fight, did not show enough heart, struggled continually to get themselves going. I thought defensively they were completely out of position more times than not. And then I think at the end of the half, at the end of the last 5 minutes of the half, you really saw them get themselves going. You really saw them pick up the tempo, pick up the pressure. I thought defensively, all of a sudden, they were closing out really well, really forced Tyler Hero into some tough spots. Like the Bulls right now, like they played probably the worst half of basketball I've seen them play since that OKC game. I guess I shouldn't say that because you did give a 43 in the second quarter yesterday, but that wasn't the starters. Those starters played one of the worst half of basketballs I've seen them play since that OKC game. And listen, you fought your way back into it. You found a way to not only take a lead but hold a lead and build on a lead. That's good to see. That's good to see. Sometimes it's not going to fall for you. Kobe White has had a horrible first half. I mean, he did not hit a shot in that first half. 17 minutes, 0 for 6, 0 for 3 from the three-point line. Got to the free throw line twice, knocked down both of those, got 2 assists and 2 rebounds and 2 turnovers. Is this the full thing here? They're just doing a t-shirt shooting competition, trying to hit these pinwheels? Ten to 10. So I guess Southpaw get. I don't know what the point is. I thought the point was to hit the pinwheels. I have no idea what's happening in this little mid game that they're doing. I think they're supposed to be trying to hit home runs or something. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's interesting, I guess. All right, that's a thing. Um I guess if you're at the game, that's probably fun to watch, but that was pointless right there. The one thing I think the Bulls are going to have to watch for in the second half here with the Miami Heat is, Bam Adebayo really hasn't gotten himself going. You got to make sure that you keep him under wraps, and the expectation, I would say, is probably that you're going to have a tough time keeping him under wraps defensively. I thought the Bulls did some really good things in the second quarter there. Remember, in the first quarter of that game, Miami was shooting the ball pretty well by the end of that. 52% from the field, 62% from the three-point line. But in the second quarter of that game, you made him shoot 40%. You locked up defensively. Kyle Anderson's the only person to hit more than 2 shots. They did knock down multiple three-pointers. They went from shooting 62% from 3 to 20% from the three-point line. Only put up 20 points in that second quarter. 3 turnovers, or 4 turnovers, I should say, in that second quarter. Like, to me, I think there's a lot of good that came out of the end of that second quarter, and the Bulls got themselves going offensively in that quarter as well, and that's how they're able to bounce back and take a lead in this one, man. I love it. I love it. Edward hitting it with the like and subscribe. Appreciate you, my guy. Adrian, are there any solid rim protectors in the draft apart from common? Listen, I think there's a lot of solid rim protectors. And again, the word solid. I don't think that there are a ton of elite rim protectors, but I think there's some really solid ones. Listen, Danny Wolf is averaging a block and a half a game. Derek Queen, I think, is 2 blocks a game. Um, who am I thinking of? Who's the big man? Thomas Sober. I really like his game. Thomas Sober. I think that he's somebody who is. I want to say he's about 2 blocks a game. He's got some really, really good talent. I think he's somebody that I'd be very, very intrigued by if the Bulls do end up making the playoffs, having a higher or a lower pick in the draft. I would be interested to see kind of what Sorber can do. Um, I think there's solid rim protectors. I think there's just, it's not as I don't think there's as many elite rim protectors in this draft, like what common can be. If you have Gideon Kobe as your backcourt with Danny Wolf as your center, you're giving up 200 a night. Listen, the offense is or the defense is you're not sitting here with elite defensive players right now on your team, and your defense is really shown out. It's really just about the effort. It's really about the effort. You know what I mean? Vooch isn't an elite defender. Josh Giddey isn't an elite defender. They're actually nobody in your starting lineup is an elite defender. And the Bulls defense has been night and day difference over since the All-Star break. They've had a top 10 defense. You know what I mean? It's going to be a system defense. So if Danny Wolf is in there and he can give you some of that rim protection, but also, right, like I get what you're saying. He's not going to be the guy that's going to go out there and dominate one-on-one. That's fine. That's not the kind of defense that the Bulls are looking to play. That's what I was looking for here. Yeah, right now when you're looking at probably the top 4 centers in the draft right now, I just pulled this up here. Common, of course, averaging 2 blocks per game right now. Danny Wolf is 1.6 blocks per game. Derek Queen is 1.3 blocks per game. Joan Berringer is an interesting one. Berringer is an interesting one. They expect him to go to Atlanta in this, but he is 2.8 blocks per game, almost 3 blocks a game. That could be somebody that I might have to take a little bit more of a look at. He's coming from international. He's played professional already for a little while. I haven't taken a look at his tape. Basically, 9.5 points, 9 rebounds, 2.8 blocks a game, 4.5 fouls a game. That's a dangerous game. That's a dangerous game right there. 4.5 fouls a game is tough. Do you think the Bulls should prioritize drafting or signing a big man this offseason to replace Vooch? Listen, I think that if you've got a shot at one of the top big men in the draft, you go after him. You know what I mean? Like that's kind of what I think if you feel like there's a young answer at the position, you're in a spot with your team right now where it makes more sense to go with the young answer. If you feel like there's or if somebody comes on the market who's elite, like, listen, everything going on in Denver right now, right? Is Nikola Jokic on the market possibly? Could we see a Nikola Jokic get out there? I don't know, but I'd be intrigued to take a look at a name like that. As we're getting the third quarter underway here, Bulls leading at 58-52. Getting this over to Vooch. Vooch pull up midi over Khalil Ware, starting this thing off with a bucket. Listen, if there is a Jokic available, there's my answer at the big man position. The old school Magic said basically there's no Walker Kessler in this draft. I would say that might be Khalil Ware just dominating. I would say that there's probably a couple that you could look at as Walker Kessler types. But they're not as elite rim runners as Walker Kessler was. Here's now Giddey kicking this over. Herter pull up 3. He was open. Hit the front of the rim on that one, though. Rebound there. Here's now Wiggins getting this right side pull up. Tray ball. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound there by Josh Giddey. Giddey getting this over now to Modest. Modest pushing the tempo up to Kobe. Got the bump. Kicks this corner. Back up top to Vooch. Vooch over to Modest. Modest guarded now by Bam. Oh, nasty move there, and they reset. Had a nasty move. Good defense by Bam on that one. And Giddey now. Spin move down low. Got the bump. Got the finish. No foul call, though. Bulls got to do everything in their power to get Jokic, bro. Listen, no matter what, if he is available, you find a way as Modest. Oh, he's up top and yamming the ball down. He didn't come for the sweet potatoes. He came for the yams. Nine points here. Bulls getting out in a fast break. That's 14 points to this point. Here's now drive. Bam out of bio underneath. Good defense there. Kevin Herter knocking that ball away. Not Khalil Ware. Khalil Ware. Khalil Ware made a straight up business decision. If AK says no to a Jokic trade, listen, give up the world for Jokic, bro. If you can keep this core for the most part together and get Jokic, do what you got to do. is able to knock that one in. 64-57 now. Here's Kobe White. Kobe still without a bucket, trying to get himself going offensively. Instead, passes the ball out back over to Giddy now, dropping his back off to Kobe White. Screen coming off the screen. Here's Kobe looking to attack. Float game off the glass. And Kobe finally getting his first bucket to fall off of the floater. 0 for 6 start, now 1 for 7 on the day. They get this right side over to Hero. Hero, little jab coming off the screen here. Step back over Herter. Can't get that one to fall. Rebound by Modest. Good defense there by the Bulls. Kevin Herter's done a really good job on Tyler Hero today. Here's Modest, top of the key. Pull up 3. Bucci can't knock that one down. Rebound there. 57-66. Bulls lead. 9:16 to go in the third. They get this top of the key now. Throwing us down. Back to the basket. Back up top now, kicking this over. Pull up, tray ball. Got that one to fall. Alec Burks with the J. Here's now Giddy. Giddy getting this over to Modest. Back over to Giddy. Giddy top of the key. Burks on him. He wants the one-on-one. He said, clear out. Get out of the way. He's too small for me. Get out of the way. He's too small. That was a grown man move. Josh Giddey with 28 and 6 right now. Here's Burks dropping this one off here. Off of the screen, step back, pull up, tray ball, cash money. Wiggins with the J. 68-63. Bulls are going under these screens, basically daring Miami to get hot from 3. And now a bad pass there, and here's a steal. Here's Burks, gets this over to Bam. Bam, right at Giddey, and Giddey just took the foul. Good foul. That's a good foul. Look at this. Boom. Get off me, little man. And so Bam can make this a 3-point game here if he knocks down a pair. Knocks down the first of 2. Bulls got to do everything in their power to get Jokic. Like to see if he can play off the ball more. Man, you let Jokic play wherever he need to play. You let Jokic play wherever he need to play, brother. There's now left side over to Vooch. Vooch had a lane. Back out to Giddey. Open 3. He got it. Josh Giddey knocking down the tray ball. He's got 23 now. 71-65. Giddey is shooting that 3 ball with like, hey, I'm Steph Curry. I'm supposed to make this. Can't get that one to go. A lot of contact on that. Kobe getting this one ahead here to Herter at the bucket off of the glass. Got the lay to go. Contested lay. Kevin Herter said, let me show you something. Here's now off of the screen on the drive, dropping this down. Good defense by Nikola Vucevic on Bam Adebayo. Here comes Giddey. He's bringing the ball up. Surveying the court. Stop. Pop. Tray ball. Oh, Josh Giddey. Josh Giddey. Don't hurt him, baby. Don't hurt him, Giddey. Don't hurt him, Giddey. Josh Giddey. That's what I like to see. Great defense by Vooch. Listen, and what I say, these Bulls teams does not have great defenders, but they are turning defense into offense. You got to turn defense into offense. JW Soraya in the building said, "Love the passion, brother. What's going on? What's happening, my guy? How you feeling, Sam?" How we traveling out there, Patty McThreads at work. Listen, they really started the second half much better. Seems like the end of that first half really woke them up. The run that they ended up going on, they've carried it here into the third quarter. Like what I'm seeing, Bulls leading right now, 76-65. I think this is the best run we've seen this team on in this game. They started the game off very dead Took them a while to get going. Now that they've gotten it going, man, I really like what we're seeing from this team. Let's see if they can keep this up. A lot of time left in this game, especially here in this third quarter. How far can this team go, JW Soraya? Listen, it's a first round exit, right? No matter what situation you find yourself in, I think you're in a first round exit situation here. Your options on the teams that you're going to play are the Cleveland Cavaliers or the Boston Celtics. Now, the Bulls play the Celtics a little tougher than maybe most teams can, but I don't think there's any conversation on this team winning a first round series. The conversation that I would love to see is, i.e., what we saw from Derrick Rose that first season that he got himself into the playoffs and he was going up against Boston, where it was, okay, this team has arrived. Now it's time to add on to that team. I dropped a video on that on the channel, man, on the Chicago Bulls Breeze about, you know, what the playoffs mean. I think if you get into the playoffs and you can play some really, really good games, have a strong, tough series, get this thing to 6 or 7 games and show competition the entire time, you would actually see a AK be more willing to go out and maybe make the big move to try and get a Nikola Jokic on this team if things are ugly out there, or maybe make the big move to go out there and try and get a big name player, or maybe trade up in the draft and try and go get one of the star pieces that's going to be available top 3, right? Like, I think it just changes everything that you do if you get to the playoffs there. As now Bulls on an 8-0 run and Tyler Hero ending that with that floater there. They get this ball ahead now to Kobe White. Kobe left side, 76-67. Bulls lead. Bulls shooting it really well here in the quarter, 8 for 10. Here's Modest Buzelis, thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Now they throw this down to Vooch. That was way too high. Bad pass by Modest. Modest right now 3 for 6 on the day. That's his first turnover. That ball kicked back out there. Here's Hero on the drive, kicks it over, corner, pull up. Davion Mitchell, 3, no. Rebound by Giddey, gets this one ahead to Herter. Herter at the bucket, off the glass, got the lay. Good play by Josh Giddey, getting the Bulls out on the break. Bulls dominating the fast break points right now as trying to see, can't get that one to go. Trying to see where the fast break points are. Yeah, fast break right now. Bulls 9 for 10 on the fast break. It's Kevin Herter knocking down the tray ball. And we got a timeout here by Miami. Kevin Herter waking up, 7 for 12, 3 for 6 from the 3-point line. Look at this. Good closeout. Beautiful closeout by Kevin Herter on that last play. Got it ahead lay. You find him in the corner for 3. Good back-to-back plays right there by Herter. Bulls right now shooting 9 for 10 on the fast break, 90%. Miami has only had an opportunity for 6 fast break buckets, and they have made 3 of them. So Bulls doing a really, really good job right now dominating the fast break points. Giddey, do your ditty to this defense. Calm down, boss. Flash Ruffer said the kid's a rebound demon. Talk about Giddey? Yeah, Josh Giddey been hooping. Deep Dish Digest said, watching this game in the pool right now can't beat the Arizona weather. Listen, shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. I'm trying to find a spot for us to take a little vacay to this summer. Probably in the June months, and I don't know if I want Arizona to be it. We did Florida last year, a little family trip. We did Florida last year, grabbed an Airbnb. I don't know if I want to do Florida again. We've talked about possibly Kansas City. We got fam down there. We talked about Birmingham, but I ain't going to Birmingham in June, bro. JW Sarai over on the playback side said, could P. Will play center like Draymond Green? And if they could do that, they have similar pieces like the Golden State system. Just saying, I don't want to see P. Will as center. People don't rebound enough to play center. Draymond Green is a good rebounder. P. Will don't rebound enough to play center. And to be honest with you, like he's had a couple of good games here, but P. Will has not been good defensively this season. Like his defense has absolutely fallen off a cliff. So I would not want to see Patrick Williams as center. Nova said, came back from a phone call to see the Bulls winning. That's good stuff. We got a cruise this year. You know what? Muggs keep telling me about the cruise, bro. Muggs keep telling me about the cruise. I'm not a big boat guy. You know what I mean? AD and Gafford on the floor at the same time is giving the Lakers problem early in the fourth quarter. Yeah, I'm seeing that. They just got the lead here. There's now Davion Mitchell picking up a foul here on Dalen Terry. $81-67, Mitchell on the inbound here. Getting the ball into Burks. Over now to Hero. Back over to Burks. Burks getting this down now. Little cross. Good defense by Herter. Oh, they call a foul on that one. He did get beat. Davion Mitchell made a nice move on that one. Prescott and Flagstaff are nice during that time since they are up in the mountains, but otherwise it'll be 110s in June where I live. Yeah, I know, Don. Listen, I've thought about doing a maybe a Texas trip. Just renting a crib down there. Nova said, this is my second time. I didn't love the first one, so I'm giving it another chance on a bigger boat. All right. Able to knock down a pair there. 81-69. Nice. Here's now Herter. Miami has definitely upped their defense as Giddey getting downhill. Oh, diamond it down to Vooch for the lay. Josh Giddey just knifing his way through. Magic Giddey in the building. 26, 11, and 8. Tough shot there by Bam Adebayo. Got that one to fall on the midi. 83-71 now. And Bam Adebayo starting to get himself going. Here's Giddey dropping this down to Vooch. Vooch, they're playing a 2-3, and you're playing the center at that free throw line. I like that. I like that setup. Vooch got to knock that shot down. Little jab coming off the screen. Here's Robinson. Had nowhere to go. Good close out there by Modest Buzelis, who's all over him. Now back to Bam. Bam looking to go right at Vooch and got him across the wrist. And that'll put Bam at the line. Bam Adebayo was struggling in the first half. Right now, he's 1 for 2. He's gotten to the free throw line twice here. And looking to knock this one down. Good job by Modest on this. Let's see. Yeah, that's all across the wrist. That's straight wrist, my boy. You hit him on straight wrist. And Bam left the first one short. Ball on the line. Bam able to knock down one there. So 83-72. Here's off the screen. Back over now to Buzel. Or I'm sorry, to Herter. Herter. Back up top to Giddey. Giddey on the drive. Kicking it out. Vooch. Corner. Terry. Pull up. 3. He ain't scared. Oh, it rimmed out. It was right there. Low in and out now. Float game. Got that one to fall. Tough shot by Davion Mitchell. Now it's a 9-point game. Davion Mitchell now with 13. They get this down to Vooch. Vooch back up to Herter. Herter down low. Down to Terry, who gets a dime to Vooch. Float game, and they are just double teaming Bam Adebayo down there. 85-74. Bulls back up by 11. Bulls have assisted on 24 baskets tonight. Here comes Davion Mitchell on the drive. Nowhere to go. Now drops this down to Bam. Nice little turnaround shot. Got it to fall. That was beautiful. That was beautiful basketball right there. He's got 7 in the quarter. I told y'all he struggled in the first half. You didn't want to see him start to get it going. Here's Herter now. Right side. He's open. Pull up 3. Can't knock that one down. Had a wide open look at it. Duncan Robinson basically said, I don't know what defense is. Here's Hero. Back over now. Back over to Tyler Hero. Hero now on the drive. Back out to Robinson. Deep 3 over Terry. Left that woefully short, but nobody there for the rebound. Offensive board. Here's Hero down low at the bucket lay. That was a little wild pause. Here's a float game by Vucci. What'd I say? What did I say that was wild? Vooch right now 17-8 as he got that floater to go. 87-78 pull up midi. Bam, left that one short. Rebound by Vooch. They get this over to Terry. Left side, he's guarded by Mitchell. He's surveying the floor. Coming off of the screen here from Vooch. Back over to Giddey. Giddey over to Vooch. Vooch out to the corner. Buzella's got Robinson in the wrong spot, and he got it. Great ball movement. Great setup. Love the offense that the Bulls are running right now. And just a great two-man game between Vooch and Buzella's. You had Duncan Robinson trying to figure out who he was going to cover. As that kicked back out, open, pull up 3. Burks left that one short. Ball tipped around. Rebound by the Bulls. Here come the Bulls. Josh Giddey. Miami with numbers. And instead, Giddey says, I'll take it. Doesn't get the foul call there. And now to get the ball ahead up to Duncan Robinson. He stops. He pops. 3. He can't hit that one. Rebound by Vooch. Grown man board. And Bulls by a dozen here. 2 minutes to play. DT and Vooch double team and Bam down low. All right, that might have been crazy. That might have been a little crazy. I get you that. 90-87 in this LA Dallas game. I did not expect this game to be this close. I will say that. That was a terrible pass. Me scratching my nose. I just saw like the replay of it. Me scratching my nose looked crazy on video. It looked like I was digging deep in my nose. I just looked. I was doing this. And that looked crazy. Jesus. Terrence Lanier said, Josh Giddey, a.k.a. Liddy for the city, a.k.a. Triple Double Trouble, a.k.a. I said 30 million. I like that. Bulls leading by 12 right now as we're getting this game back underway. Billy Donovan called a timeout there. Here's now Collins getting the ball off to P. Will. P. Will has not played a ton in this game, and that probably for a reason like that. As he threw that ball back there, Kobe White had to run back and recover it. 7 on the shot clock. Kobe has not been good offensively either, trying to go at Hero, and that was a lot of contact from Davion Mitchell, and they let all of that go. And Kevin Herter getting in front of Hero, but an easy lay there. That was a lot of contact. They drop this off, coming off the screen here. Back over now. Up top to Collins. Collins, top of the key. Surveying the floor. Drops this off now to Herter. Herter looking to attack. Low cross. Off of the glass. Got the bucket to go. 92-80. Bulls back up by 12 here. Nice little drag step there by Kevin Herter. And now Josh Giddey getting back out there. And see, this is what I meant yesterday, right? Josh Giddey sat for what? A minute and a half, 2 minutes of real time. Hey, kid, we need you. Get back out there. That's what I was talking about yesterday with the whole resting players. If you going, as now that ball blocked away there, and they say that was last touched by Kobe White. And Mitchell saying he didn't touch it. Are they going to challenge this? It's good defense. And so they're going to say Kobe White was last to touch Miami ball here. Kobe White has been horrible in this game, but Josh Giddey has really picked up the slack. 1 for 8 for Kobe White, 0 for 3 from the floor. Here's Hero going right into Terry, back out to Ware. Ware thought about a 3, doesn't take it, drops it off to Robinson. Robinson down low, got to the bucket, got the float. The 3 ball has not been falling for him, so that makes a lot of sense there. 8-point game here at the half. Off of the screen, here's Giddey. Giddey back out. Collins open 3, can't knock that one down off the heel of the rim. (92-84). Here's now Hero right side. He's guarded here by Dalen Terry. Trying to get past him. Gets downhill. Left that was short. Good defense by the Bulls on that one. 7 seconds on the clock. Out to the corner. P. Will pull up 3. Can't get that one. Heel of the rim. Ball fought for, and Miami comes away with it, but that'll be the end of the quarter there. 12 more minutes to go. And the Bulls lead it by 8 right now. Josh Giddey leading the way, looking phenomenal tonight in this game. Kobe White struggling mightily in this game. Kevin Herter picking up the slack as well. This is why you need a team. Josh Giddey with 26, 11, and 9 right now. Triple-double watch in full effect. Vooch right now, 17 and 10. He got his double-double in that quarter. 12 and 4 for Modest Buzelis in this game, like what I'm seeing there, and 19 and 6 for Kevin Herter right now. Those are the high scores for your Chicago Bulls. Kobe White with 6 points. Again, 1 for 8 from the field, 0 for 3. Maybe he gets it going here in the fourth quarter. You're going to need some big games out of Kobe White here. You're going to need some big games out of Kobe White. And I'm not going to lie to you. I know Miami's a really good defensive team, but if they're shutting you down and you're going in there to play Boston and you're going in there to play Cleveland, I'm concerned. What happens if they just throw Isaac Okoro at you? Every time P. Will comes in the game, the Heat going around here a little bit. If you're going to do a rest game, then do what Boston did. Don't take the last few rotation guys out in a surprisingly close game in the fourth. I know. I'm not even going to keep arguing that. They got themselves together. You know what I mean? I know it took a while, but they still got themselves together, so I'm not tripping on it. As final quarter is here. Bulls trying to finish this game out strong. Bulls have been dominant in the fourth quarter. They have been the best fourth quarter, the second best fourth quarter efficiency team in the NBA, where the Miami Heat have been the 29th best fourth quarter efficiency team. Let's see if that holds true here in the fourth. It's Davion Mitchell bringing the ball up right side over to Duncan Robinson, dropping this down here now to Kyle Anderson. Anderson back to the basket, guarded here by THT. Back up top to Robinson, top of the key, coming off of the screen here, shadowed by Kobe White. Kicks this left side. Now a little jab step. Nice move. Float game off of the glass. Got that one to go. And it's going to be Andrew Wiggins on that shot. 92-86. Bulls lead here. And Kobe taking his time. Giddey trying to set something up. Nothing working. Screen comes for Giddey. Now getting us over to P. Will. P. Will jab step guarded here by Anderson. Trying to make a move back to the basket. Back out Collins. Terrible pass to Zach Collins. And Giddey punching this one out into the hands of THT. Over to Kobe. Over to Giddey. Back up top to Kobe. Kobe going to slow things down. Here's Kobe. Stop. Pop. Three. Hit off the front of the rim. He's been off all night. 92-86, only a 6-point game here. Bulls have not been able to hit a shot. Robinson, pump fake, dropping this down here, fighting for the ball. P. Will fighting for it and comes away with a good steal there. They drop this down now to P. Will. Little Euro step off the glass. Got the lay to go. Good take there by P. Will. 94-86. That is Josh Giddey's 10th assist. And there it is, double or triple double Giddey back in the game, aka Mr. Triple Double. Here's now Kobe. Hasn't been able to get the scoring going, driving, got the contact there. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. If you're not knocking down the shot, get downhill. They still got to respect your shot. And I love that. I love that. People, I don't know if I love that. He took him out. He dived at the ankles on that one. That was probably a foul. That was probably a foul. But you play defense on one end, you got the bucket on the other. Is Kobe able to knock down a pair there? 96-86, Bulls back up by 10 here. Is now down low and just smoking that one is Kyle Anderson on another dunk. Back out Davion Mitchell. Good close out there by Giddey. And they call a foul on that. I don't know about that. Davion Mitchell initiates the contact on that. Davion Mitchell initiates the contact on that. Giddey does not go back in to try and stop to make contact with him. And that's a foul on Josh Giddey. I don't know about that. And the ball don't lie. Got the second of two. 87-96, knocking down one or two. There's Davion Mitchell. Here's Kobe coming off the screen now. Kobe sidestep, pull up three, can't get it. And you know what? Like it's not falling, dude. And you're taking the team out of the offensive rhythm. As a foul called there by Andrew Wiggins, or on Andrew Wiggins, and now that'll put them back in the line. That's going to go against Zach Collins. Ball said, put some hair around the rim. Maybe Kobe can hit something. I don't know what you mean by that, my guy. That's wild. Talk about a wild statement. This couldn't get the first of two, and Wiggins knocking down the second there. 88-96. Here's Giddey. Oh, what a spin move. Dropping his back out to Collins. Collins float game. Can't get that one to fall. Giddey spun through the defense. Got himself open. Here's Duncan Robinson, but he steps out of bounds. That is the one thing that this new generation that happens to this new generation of basketball so often. And I there's nothing that makes me understand it. I don't understand why there's so many side out of bounds. as Kobe going to come take a seat. And THT bringing the ball up here. So Herter in the game for Kobe. THT immediately driving in, looking like a cluck. Gets this back over to THT. He's going to pull the three. You knew he would, and couldn't get that one to fall. 8-point game. Bulls have not shot the ball well here in the fourth quarter at all, but defensively, the Bulls have done a much better job. Bulls have only made one shot in the fourth quarter, shooting at 16% right now in the fourth, but they've done a better job defensively because Miami has only made one shot here in the fourth. As now that ball knocked away. Good defense there by Wiggins. Wiggins down low, and they call a foul on THT. $96.88. Wiggins at the line for a pair here. And they have struggled to shoot free throws here. And another missed free throw. Right now, from the free throw line, they are 2 for 6 in this quarter. Let's see. Are we gonna get is somebody gonna get some chicken? If you're watching on the playback side, get your cameras ready. You get a free 6-piece if he misses. And he smoked it. He smoked it. Oh, it's free hot dogs at Portillo's for the double miss. They have been horrible here. Pump fake, can't get that one to go. On the drive, here's Herter. Herter lost the ball, and THT move. And a jump pad, and this Khalil Ware getting a dunk, and the Bulls can't find the offense right now. The Bulls can't find the offense right now. Six-point game now here. And the Bulls just look discombobulated completely. The deep dish said Caleb Williams. Oh, Kobe White. My bad. A lot of Bears stuff. Hold on. There it is. That was hiding behind the nasal passage for a while there. Kobe White needs to start driving to draw fouls like normal when he can't hit threes. Tonight is really weird. Yeah, 100%. I don't understand why he's not attacking more. Now, Miami's defense is doing a lot more defensively to force to cut Kobe White off. I think that does play a part into this, but force the issue at times. He's kind of accepted. I'm not having a good night from the 3-point line, and so, oh wow, Benny the Bull was that first try? Was that the first try? Now get your phones up because Benny just got that Wingstop, baby. Free 6-piece. In the words of Arsenio Hall and Harlem Nights, Kobe, stop shooting that week. I love Harlem Nights. I quote that movie probably once a week. I'm not going to lie to you. Shut up, Benny, you blind mother. This Lakers game looks like it's GG's as Luka just cooking. 110-94. The last time I looked over there, it was literally a 2-point game. Actually, Dallas was leading by 2. Now I look back and Luka just went ballistic. What did Luka have in his mug right now? Teams, Lakers, game tracker. What does Luca have? 16 for 28, 45 points, 6 assists, 8 rebounds, 4 steals. Bulls trying to get the offense back on track. Double team coming and a turnover again. Bulls are struggling right now in the fourth quarter offensively. The only saving grace is so is Miami. Miami 2 for 5 right now, 0 for 1 from the three-point line. Bulls are 1 for 6, 0 for 4 from the three-point line. Here's now Davion Mitchell kicked out. Oh, terrible. Duncan Robinson doing the same thing there. And good defense by Modest on the closeout there as that ball gets thrown away. Baki said Nico Harrison should be fired in the offseason. 210%. 210%. Here's Giddey now coming off the screen. Back over now to Herter. Herter throwing this down to Vooch. Vooch, nowhere to go. I got that one blocked away. Comes away with the ball, though. Vooch looking to go back in. He said, let me show you something, Kyle Anderson. Oh, gets this out to Kobe. Kobe, 4 on the clock. Step back, pull up. Midi, he got it. Kobe White, who's been off all night, finally getting a shot to fall. Got the mid-range to go. 98-90. Maybe this can get Kobe White going. He's got 10 points on 2 of 11 as Kyle Anderson got stuck there. I thought it was almost a travel, but that's a slow-mo move. Pull up 3, can't knock that one down. Rebounded by Giddey. Giddey getting this over to Kobe. And I like that. Kobe, you hit a shot. Go to work. A lot of contact. Kobe, tough shot. Got it to fall. And there's a timeout, and Kobe White is heated that he didn't get the foul call on that. He can't believe it. I can't believe it. A lot of contact from Bam Adebayo. I get it. That's a foul. That's clean. I'm sorry, that was Wiggins that got him. That was a foul. Kobe knocking down a tough shot, though. Kobe White's starting to get himself going. Maybe that's the one he needed. 100-90 right now. Bulls lead here by 10. If the Bulls are to get this spot here, or to get this win here, let me just double check. Make sure I've got all my standings up to date here. The Bulls want to get this win. The Bulls would get. The Bulls already have the 9th seed. According to NBA.com, Bulls have the 9th seed. They would move a game closer in the standings to the Atlanta Hawks here. Okay, here we go. So right now, according to NBA.com, Bulls sit in the 9th seed at 36-43 because of the tiebreaker, I would assume, with Miami. This would solidify them in that 9th seed position. It would also give them 37 wins on the season. And what is Atlanta doing tonight? That's something you got to watch for. I believe they are playing tonight as well. They play tomorrow. They got the Brooklyn Nets tomorrow. They've got an easy finish to the season. They did lose to the Magic yesterday. They've got the Brooklyn Nets tomorrow. They've got the Atlanta Hawks on Friday. And right now, the Bulls are a game behind the Atlanta Hawks. And I believe the Bulls own the tiebreaker with Atlanta. Orlando Magic right now are 40-40. Probably puts that 7th seed out of place. But it would be interesting to see if the Bulls could find a way to go into that Atlanta series. You'd have to go, or I'm sorry, that Orlando series. You'd have to go down to Orlando for the play-in game, but get a win there and get that 7th seed, which would put you up against the Boston Celtics, which again is not a consolation prize. Said, please share that air with me. Here's now Davion Mitchell, top of the key, over to Hero. Hero kicking his back out. Here's Bam Adebayo. Got Vooch a little mixed up on that one. Pull up midi. That was a tough shot. 8-point game here. Plenty of time left in the fourth. 6:50 to go. Bulls cannot afford to take the foot off of the gas here. Here's a stop. Pull up midi. Giddy. Can't get that one to go. Hero right side now. Tyler Hero looking to get the screen, doesn't take it, driving downhill under the bucket. Triple team came his way. Bad pass, but gets this out to Davion Mitchell for 3. He got it. It's a 5-point game. Here's now almost the steal. Gets this over to Modest. Modest stops pop, gets the ball back into the hands of Giddy. Giddy dropping this down. I'm sorry, Vooch dropping this down now to Herder. Herder nowhere to go. Double team coming his way. A lot of contact. I mean, ref, when you gonna call something? There's so much contact happening here. I get it. Miami's a little more chippy, bro, but there's so much contact happening. Miami is really turning the defense up here as they get this over to Vooch. Kobe, you got to fight through this, bro. You got to fight through this if you're going to be the number one. They playing you tough. And he gets to the bucket. That's what I want to see. Come on. They hitting you. They beating on you. That's what the playoffs is going to be. Kobe White with 14. He's got 8 in the quarter. Kicked over. Hero. Pull up. 3. Missed everything on that one. Ball tipped around. And that's going to be Bulls ball. Highsmith is hitting you. He wants you to be frustrated. Don't get frustrated. Go out there and cook that man. Kobe White bringing the ball up. He's got 10 points in the half here. He's got 8 in this quarter alone. They got Bam Adebayo on him. Step back, dropping this down to Vooch. Vooch gets it out. Herder wide open. Pull up 3. He got it. Come on. $105.95, and that's bro. I get it. We got to keep this competitive, bro. But come on now. Y'all are letting the Miami Heat beat on the Bulls. And Kevin Herter with a little bit of a reach in, and we're throwing the whistle in there immediately. As Hero at the line. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. I don't like that. Like, I get it, but let them play. Let them play, ref. Let them play. If you're going to let them play, you letting them beat on the Bulls. A reach-in foul? Come on, dog. Was able to knock down a pair there as Hero. 97-105 Bulls lead here. Here's Kobe. Oh, he wanted to dunk that one down. He got the foul call. Oh, he wanted to dunk that down. Kobe White is sick of Highsmith out here. Look at this. First step, got right past him, was at the rim. That's a flagrant. That's flagrant. That's flagrant. That's contact to the head and neck area. That's contact to the head and neck area. We not checking that? Kobe knocking down the first of 2. That by definition was a flagrant foul. We not checking it, huh? Okay. Kobe able to knock down a pair there. Kobe has scored 10 out of the Bulls' 15 points here in the fourth quarter. Really keeping the Bulls in this game offensively. Tough shot by Bam Adebayo. Left it short. Ball tipped around. Kobe White has it, and he's not slowing down here. Here's Kobe. Little stop. Going right at Hero. Nice ball movement out to Vooch. Pull up 3. Vooch! with the tray ball. Nikola Vucevic. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Kobe right out to him, pull up three, bang. That's good movement right there. That's good play right there. That's how you get the job done. Kobe White has woken up here in the fourth quarter. Absolutely. The reason the Bulls are in this, I mean, he is the only person realistically who has been scoring consistently 3 for 5 here in the third. Hadn't shot the ball well the entire day. I've been talking about it ad nauseum at this point. Kevin Huerter is 1 for 1 from the 3-point line. Nikola Vucevic is 1 for 1 from the 3-point line. And there's your offense. Kobe with 10, Vooch with 3, Huerter with 3, and the Bulls have 18. Oh, P. Will has 2 as well. He got a layup. I was like, that math ain't mathing. Bulls now outscoring the Miami Heat 18-13, doing a good job defensively too. With Kobe White getting himself going, Miami was struggling offensively. They're still there. 5 for 11 right now in the quarter. 2 for 5 from the 3-point line. 2 for 5 is okay, but really denying them the 3. The big problem for Miami also has been they have not been able to stop the free throws at all in this game, as right now 110-97 is the score. Here's Hero. On the drive, kicked over, pull up 3, cash money. You got to close out on that quicker. And Giddey said, that's my fault. That's right, Kobe, take over like a little colonizer. Bernard Sharp said, love when Kobe plays angry. I do too, dog. Here's Giddey over. Buzelis 3. Can't knock that one down. And Adebayo basically just muscling his way over Huerter as they kick this out corner. Smith with the ball. On a drive, Hero lost that one. Good defense by Kobe, and he was able to get the midi on that. That is the first field goal in the fourth quarter here by Tyler Hero. It's an 8-point game now. They get this over to Kobe White, left side. Kobe coming off of the screen here. Yeah, that was a moving screen. Vooch knew it. That was a moving screen. He knew it. Let me see. Oh, 100%. 100%. 100%. This is what you don't want to do, though. This is what you don't want to do. They're turning it up. You got to turn it up. They're turning it up. You got to turn it up. Davion Mitchell with 17 points in this game. Coming off the screen right side, here's Hero. Hero on the drive. Tough shot. Got it to fall. That's a 6-point game, and Billy Donovan going to take a timeout. I like that timeout. Regroup him, Billy. Get him to regroup. Get him to regroup. 6-point game. Miami's not going to go away. They're never going to go away. You cannot get complacent or lackadaisical here. Shout out to you guys for tuning in and showing love, man. If you have not done so, hit that like button. Subscribe to the page. We do this for just about every single Bulls game. We will be here for the play-in games. We'll be here for the playoff games if the Bulls do end up making the playoffs, man. We're going to be here for just about every one of these games that we can be here for. So make sure that you stay tapped in with us here over on the Chicago Bulls Breeze. We also have the playback, which is what you keep seeing pop up there. Playback where you literally can watch the game right along with me. It can all be on the screen at the same time. Sign up for playback. And if you have NBA League Pass and you don't get Chizen, kind of circumvents those blackout issues, and you can watch the Chizen feed and hear me, Adam, and Stacy lose our minds all together. 110-104. Miami on a 7-0 run. That ends the run right there as Josh Giddey got downhill and threw the ball off of the glass. He said, all right, let me get back to what I'm doing. Y'all got Davion Mitchell guarding me. 28, 13, and 10. Giddey really showing out here in Miami. Or versus Miami, I should say. Good job by Andrew Wiggins. 112-106. Billy Donovan yelling at Matas Buzelis to see some movement there. So they get this over. Corner, Giddey. Does he got 30? No, he can't knock that one down. Still a 6-point game here. Here's Bam dropping his back. Got to play up on that. Good job playing up there is Herter. Herter trying to stay with Hero. Deep 3. Can't knock that one down. But nobody going for the rebound. Yet again, lackadaisical. And a good defense by Matas Buzelis as Hero got stuck in the air on that. Somebody's got to go for the rebound, man. Somebody's got to go for the rebound. It can't be. I'm just gonna look at it as now. Davion Mitchell. He's in the middle of the court trying to find his space. Low cross. Oh, nasty step back. Had Herter going the wrong way for 3. He missed it badly, but that was a nasty move. $1 million move. 10-cent finish. Here's Kobe White. Double team coming his way. They want the ball out of his hand. They get it over now to Giddey. Over to Buzelis. Out to the corner. Herter for 3. Can't knock that one down. He's been hot from the 3-point line. Still a 6-point game here. 1:55 to go here in the game. On the drive, and Hero just falls down and throws this pass, and that ball is out of bounds. That is Bulls ball. Tyler Hero tried to flop his way into a call, and the refs didn't give it to him. $112-106. 1:48 to go. Herter with the ball now. Getting the ball up court. Trying to set up the play, coming off the screen here, dropping his back to Vooch. Vooch out to the corner. Matas thought about a 3, doesn't take it. Now trying to go. Strong move, float game. Oh, Matas Buzelis. Get big, baby. Get big. 114-106. That's a grown man move as they kick this one over to Bam. Bam, back over now. Davion Mitchell coming off of the screen. He just killed Kobe on that screen. Float game, midi. Can't get that one to fall. Good closeout by Vucci on that one. 114-106. 70 seconds left here in the game now. Bulls lead by 8. Here's Giddey. Little push off. He gets downhill. Oh, it hit off the crest. It got stuck in the wedge of the rim there. Now kick out corner. Hero pump fake pull up 3. Got it. 114-109. I like that Giddey was being aggressive. Giddey said, get out of my way. I'm going to work. 28 points in the game, 9 points in the quarter right here. Kobe. Oh, got it stripped away by Hero. Stop. Pop. 3. He smoked it. Had a wide open layup and he took the 3. Here's Herter. Buzelis. Corner. 3. He got it. Matas Buzelis with the big tray ball. That's nuts. That's nuts. That's the NBA we live in, but that is nuts. Tyler Hero had a wide open layup. Beautiful steal. Read that. Stop. 3. Missed. You had easy wide open buck. You could have dunked it. That would have been 111-114. That's a very different game than 117-109 right now. I get it. You're confident in that shot. That's a shot that you know you can knock down. But I don't know if that's a chance that you can take. I love it. I love it, baby. I love it. And the kid, I love Matas Buzelis. Matas Buzelis right now with 17 points, 4 rebounds. He is so confident. He shaved off the bad beard. The beard was bad, Matas. You got to be a kid, brother. You got to be a kid. You was coming out here with the Larry Bird joint from when he was in college. That was bad beard. City Fit said Denzel Valentine. Oh no! I wonder what Miami's announcer said. Hey, whenever Stacy do that dog thing, bro, I'm always weirded out by it. "31 seconds to go here, 117, 109. Tyler Hero opted to take a three there, and it kind of backfired on him. Kyle Anderson almost couldn't get the ball in. Now does pull up three. Wiggins can't get that one. Hero now gets the tip in, as the Bulls didn't really cover him well, and Giddey going to get the foul call there, and that'll put Josh at the line. And I love this about Giddey, bro. That was the foul to give, so there's one more. I love this about Giddey, bro. And Billy Donovan going to take a timeout here to draw up a play. Josh Giddey right now just cussing Matas Buzelis out. I didn't see what the problem was. I guess maybe he didn't get the ball in when he was supposed to get the ball in. But Josh Giddey has been laying into Matas Buzelis. Vooch is 10 years younger this game in the effort he is using. Yeah, listen, the thing with Vooch is, you know what Vooch can bring. You know who Vooch is. You just didn't know if he was going to be that guy to finish out this season. You know what I mean? Like he clearly didn't want to be here. Clearly, and I've said this a couple of times, right? He's been the guy who's probably been told so many times, we're going to trade you. We're going to move on from you this offseason. This is going to be the one. And then yet again, here I am competing for the play-in spot for the third season in a row. That mess gets old for you. But I've always said Vooch, the thing I love about Vooch, the thing I loved about DeMar, the thing I loved about Zach LaVine, always a professional. It never got to the point where there's slander, where there's quit, where there's, I think maybe Vooch really was dealing with the hamstring thing. Seemed weird to me, but maybe he was dealing with the hamstring thing, and he had to find his way back. He looks fresh tonight, and he's giving you a ton of effort, and I love what I'm seeing. 117, 111. Giddey getting the ball in here to Kobe White at the bucket lay. What a play call by Billy Donovan. And that's why I don't want Mike Malone. And sidestep, pull up three, can't get that one. Giddey with the rebound, and that will just about do it as Buzelis with the ball up front. Bring it back out. Good job, Matas. Good job, Matas. And ladies and gentlemen, the Chicago Bulls are going to win this game. This is what you rested your guys for. I'm glad you're able to win it. See you later. Bulls with a big win over the Miami Heat. Great game from the team overall. Matas Buzelis had 17 and 4. Josh Giddey headlining everybody, a triple-double, 28, 11, and 16. Kobe White got himself going all in the fourth quarter. Kobe White was having a horrible game, really put the Bulls over the top of this fourth quarter. 12 points in the fourth, 4 for 6 shooting after shooting abysmal for the rest of the game. Nikola Vucevic adding in a double-double, a 20 and 11 double-double. Also had 8 assists on the day as well. These Bulls just don't quit. As Hawk Harrelson would say, don't stop now, boys. Listen, I love what we're seeing from this young Bulls team. I think that this is a team that, to me, is starting to figure some things out. I don't like how you handled yesterday, but this is how you had to have this outcome happen coming into the day. Good thing that you got the win here. I like what the fire that we're seeing. I like the young core that the Bulls have that is showing itself now, and the Bulls now sit at 37 wins on the season with 2 games to go. This is, the play-in is here. Can you find your way into a playoff scenario now with where the standings are at, with where the Bulls are at right now? And that's what this is all about. Are you going into this thing in the play-in, or are you going into this thing in the playoffs? Bulls are a game back on the Atlanta Hawks, who play the Brooklyn Nets tomorrow. So you'll need Atlanta to kind of just like crap the bed there. But which is tough because Brooklyn basically is not doing anything. They are putting G League players out there. I don't expect Atlanta to crap the bed. But it would put the Bulls at 37 and 37 and 43 on the season right now. Second half of the season has been a completely different team. Hunter Davis said, wow, that's 10,000 points, 500 points, 500 assists. Stat for Giddy is wild. Pay that man 100%. I said 30 million. I think the big thing from tonight's game is, listen, the Bulls had a horrible first half to me, and they got it going with 5 minutes to go in the first. I thought that they really struggled mightily throughout this game. I thought that for most of this game, in that first half, I should say, that they looked lethargic, looked like they didn't have a day off, looked like they didn't have a day of rest. And instead, they come out in this game and find a way to not only get a win, but to also be able to go out there and prove some resiliency. Kobe White showing some resiliency in the second half or in the fourth quarter of this game. I love what Kobe White was able to show in the fourth quarter of this game. To me, that is what the conversation on this is all about, right? How resilient can you be? This was a game that to me showed just a ton from the Bulls overall. I think it's big that you were able to get this win. I think it's big that you were able to prove once and for all that, hey, if Kobe's not going, we can still get the job done. That's kind of what we saw from this Bulls team in general, and I'm excited to see kind of where this is going to go now. With the Bulls now moving one game closer to that 8th seed. Let me know how you guys feel, man. I know a lot of people don't want the Bulls to be a playoff team, don't want the Bulls to be a play-in team, don't want to see the Bulls here. You're here now. Can you enjoy this moment? Let me know that thought in the comments below. Can you enjoy the fact that the Bulls are now in this position where, this is the team that you got. This is the team that you're going to have heading into this play-in, and maybe this is a team that's able to carry this over into next season. Bulls winning right now at, I believe, a 57% clip in the second half of the season. They've really shown some good IQ, good ball skills, and just solid defense all around. As the Bulls come away with the win here, I love the fact, I love how they got the win. I think even the fact, right, you saw Matas Buzelis. Matas kind of just picked his moments. He wasn't really trying to, force anything in this game. He was just picking his moments. 3 for 5 from the three-point line for Matas Buzelis. I thought that was huge. The big three at the end of the game, right, to put you up 117, 109 after Tyler Hero takes a 3 in a spot that I just feel like you got to take a 2 there. Just get the bucket. You got 38 seconds left. Like that's a dangerous game to play, and it ends up shooting you in the foot. The cohesiveness of this team, where we're looking at the court and you've got 3 guys scoring 20, you've got 2 guys in the 18s versus what is still one of the better defenses in the NBA tonight, and you saw that on display. I think that this is something real. I think that this is something that the Bulls can continue to build on. And I'll tell you what, depending on where you get to, if you can find a way to get in that 7-8 matchup and win that game, is it a better game for you versus the Boston Celtics than it is versus the Cleveland Cavaliers? I believe so. I think that's more of a series that you can compete in than than going up against Cleveland. I think Cleveland has too much size for you to deal with. If you're the Bulls, too much legitimate size for you to deal with. You saw how dominant that size was in the game the other day and how it destroyed the Bulls throughout most of that game. But hey, Bulls get the win in this one. Love what we're seeing from the team. Hit that like button, subscribe to the page, man. Leave a 5-star review. Y'all know what to do. Let us know your thoughts on the game. Do you feel like this was a good win here for the Chicago Bulls? I feel like this is exactly what this Bulls team was looking for. This is exactly what this Bulls team needed. I'm glad they were able to get the win. Ricky Slappy said Vooch passing the last few weeks and not being a black hole every time he touches it has been a huge difference. I feel like Vooch has always been a willing facilitator. I don't think that Vooch has ever really been one of those guys who isn't willing to pass the ball, but you got to knock down shots off of that. The Bulls are knocking down shots much better off of that, and that's something that we weren't seeing. K Boogie said definitely a good win for the Chicago Bulls here. I would agree. These are the confidence builder wins. You know what I mean? These are the wins that you're able to take and say, okay, this is where we're at right now. Love what we're seeing here. Now, how do we get this next level in? I think the Bulls did some really good work in this game. And to me, the resiliency that you showed unlocked a different level for this team. But hey, man, appreciate y'all for tuning in and showing love. I got to get ready to go do Locked On Bulls with Hayes whenever he finishes his post-game show. Y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the page, man. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. C-Ray Nation, stand up! Drop a C-Ray in the chat. Drop them C-Rays in the chat, man. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. It's your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Peace.